Backlash France in 2024 was electrifying. From the crowd to every match feeling special, it was an all-time great Backlash. And before I start, I just want to get into the crowd. They made everything feel more special with just their atmosphere of them never not being energized, always singing, always doing chants that I don't understand because I don't speak French. Or most of the chants were in French. Some were in English, but for the most part, all their chants where they were jumping and screaming their heads off were in French. Anyway, yeah, the crowd. I mean, I hope WWE comes to Europe more often because, I mean, the crowds are just amazing in Europe and in most other foreign countries just because they don't get it as often. They don't get these events as often. But yeah, it really adds something to the pay-per-view and even just the matches to have such a good crowd that WWE should consider going to these places more often. Anyway, the crowd definitely made this pay-per-view a lot better, but it was still really good. So the first match of the night was Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. And I mean, when there's an absolute brawl, the security had to stop them, and they changed it to a street fight. That made the match infinitely better. And then this match was so fun to watch with all the cool spots, with KO hitting that brain buster through the chairs, till finally not Jacob Fatu interfered. It was Tama Tonga's brother. And I know I predicted, we all thought Jacob Fatu, we all thought he was on contract, but it wasn't him. It was Tama Tonga's brother. Anyway, still another member of the Bloodline. And after a failed pin attempt because Tama Tonga's brother broke it up, Solo gets the pin on Kevin Owens. And the Bloodline wins. And man, this match was just so fun to watch. It had the right ending and a good way to introduce a new Bloodline member. Then after that was Naomi versus Tiffany Stratton versus Bayley, and this match was rather good. I really like how in Naomi's entrance the whole crowd was going glow, glow. It was really cool. The crowd definitely also added to this match as much as they added to the last one. I feel like the ending was good because it made it so Tiffany didn't get pinned. It was Naomi who got pinned. So Tiffany didn't get hurt. And Naomi got rolled up. So it's not like she got beaten down and absolutely embarrassed. She got rolled up by Bayley and she got hit with a veteran technique. So no one really got hurt by any loss here, which I think is good because all of these 3 stars are pretty good. Obviously, I think it was a good idea to have Bayley retain, just because, how can't you have her retain? You need to have her build up some wins. But yeah, overall, this match was pretty good, and I liked it. Then we have probably my favorite match of the night, Damien Priest versus Jey Uso. Why do I love this match so much? Just the amount of close calls, the crowd. Jey Uso's entrance was definitely the best, with the whole crowd doing the hands up and down. It's hard to explain without showing whatever. Yeah. It was awesome with the Jay's entrance to the close calls, with the spear into the Uso splash, and then JD McDonough got Damien Priest's foot on the rope. And the ending to the match was insane, and it looked like it would have killed someone with a South of Heaven from the top rope. Also, Jay just kicking out of the Razor's Edge. That was just so shocking, and this match had a lot that was very good. And also, I like how after the match, Damien Priest had the Judgment Day not beat up Jey, which is obviously probably hinting in the future of a Damien Priest face turn. And honestly, I would like to see Damien Priest versus Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight title, because I think that could happen at something like SummerSlam. Maybe maybe you have them break up at Money in the Bank, and then you have that match. There's a lot of possibilities that I think the WWE would be good doing. Overall, this was definitely one of my favorite matches of the night. With all the close calls, the crowd, and yeah, this shows why this pay-per-view was awesome. Then we had the women's tag title match between um Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair versus the Kabuki Warriors. And I liked how in this match, Jade Cargill wasn't actually just doing 3 moves after the hot tag and winning. I feel like they're building her more up to have a singles match down the road. But for now, Bianca did like most of the match, and then Jade Cargill worked for 10 minutes. And also, the Kabuki Warriors did pretty good. They were looking good out there. Probably their best title defense. Bianca Belair, she was excellent in the match. And the ending was just sick, with Jade Cargill doing the power bomb into the electric chair until her Jader position, hitting the Jader, then Bianca hitting the KOD to pin. It was a sick ending, and I think they made the right choice by having Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair win the tag titles. Then finally, for the main event, it was Cody Rhodes versus AJ Styles. And the entire time, Corey Graves said that it was something about like a phenomenal song that was traditional in France, but the entire time the crowd was singing like they're just jumping on their feet. I don't know. I don't want to butcher the pronunciation, but they were singing some song about phenomenal. I don't know. And Cody, I like how he played more of like a more serious character with the Stardust taunt kind of getting inside AJ's head. The super Cody cutter was pretty cool into the crossroads for the 1, 2, 3 to have Cody retain. Obviously, Cody is going to retain. There's no way he's losing a month after he beat the longest Universal title reign of all time. Yeah, the ending was the ending was good, but the outcome was very predictable. And yeah, this match was good, and they're definitely trying to protect AJ's moves, because normally if he hits a Styles Clash or Phenomenal's forearm, it's over. But in this match, he didn't. So I can tell they're really trying to protect his moves. The kick out of the 450 was cool too, but overall, Cody winning was the right option. And man, this Backlash pay-per-view is going down as one of the best pay-per-views of the year so far, and maybe at the end of the year we'll look back on this and think, wow, what a pay-per-view. For a pay-per-view that isn't a WrestleMania, the crowd definitely made it feel like a WrestleMania, and hopefully the WWE can do more European um venues soon. I know they're going to Scotland, so maybe that means that we get another hyped crowd in June. But yes, thank you all for watching. Backlash was amazing, and see you all next time. Peace.